I'm going to share some tips on how to make a sales presentation using PowerPoint, as many people like to have few graphics and effects in the presentation. So I open a new file, I go to Slide Master. I want to add a background that suits my company's theme or presentation's theme. So I have chosen blue and green as our theme, and I'm trying to make a background accordingly. I have drawn a box. I remove the borders. I choose a color. Choose blue. I send it to the back. I draw another box. I color it green. Send it to back. Now I want the area in presentation where I want to show the content to be clear. So I will need a white background so that the content comes out nicely. So I draw a square. To make it look a little different, I add a rounded corner box right next to the square, color it white, and send all these to the back. That's it, my background is ready. Now I want to make a logo for a company, so I just type Agri Foods. I color it, change the font so that it looks like a logo, adjust the size. It's green and blue, so green and blue it is. Now I want to add subtitle to the presentation. Let me just adjust this logo. Yeah. Okay, so quarterly sales report. I adjust the text, change the font, adjust the size and stuff, whatever is needed. Align both of it. Now I want to have some animation in my background, so I want it to look a little jazzy, so I go to animations, I add entrance and see what kind of entrance look best on my slide. So I try diamond. Now since we have two images, maybe this one will look better. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I do the same thing to the other box. Okay, now I assign order and timing. When should they start and how should they start? So the both should be starting with after the previous action, and the both should happen together. So I assign with previous to the second one and after previous to the first one. Now I want this logo to appear a little differently, so I assign an entrance. Okay, it's too fast. Let's try a little slow one. No, it's too slow. No, this is better. No. Okay, cool. We got one. So the logo will appear with an animation, and it should happen after the previous activity. This one should just appear after the logo. Now after this is done, before the slide transitions, I want this logo to move to the top left corner. It is where it will remain in the next slides when the presentation is on. So I assign a motion path to it. I select the arrow, point it to a place where I want it to go, assign the speed. Yep, we're done. And it should happen after the previous activity. Now I add a new slide. I place the logo where I want it to be. Since the background is green, we may want to have a lighter color of logo, so I'll go with white, just to make it look in a contrast. Okay, here we go. Logo is ready. We might want to add a title to the slide. Since agri-foods is in foods business, it has different verticals, so I say vertical sales. Change the font to match with the theme. Align it. Now I want to add a chart. I pick up a pie chart. Okay, it's taking some time. Okay, so I add all the verticals which are there in the company. So say rice, basmati rice, wheat flour, some food products like chips and others. Now we are done. Our chart is here. So I want to do a little realignment in the chart so that it looks symmetrical and organized. And I also want to add some animation to the chart so that it comes nicely and graphically animated, because all this effort is to make an impression. So let's make an impression. Okay, so I'll just drag it, align it at a place where I want it to be, then change the position of the chart, the pie, to the center, relocate the title at a good position, do the adjustment which is required, and we're done. Now I go to animations, add an effect. Since this is a pie chart, a wheel like or a circle like animation would suit better. So I go to wheel. Okay, perfect. I add this effect and we are done. So this way you can add as many slides as you want for like graphs, line graphs, bar charts, add different animations, try it yourself and see what suits you best. So okay, I save this presentation. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is very crude animation. You can change it the way you want it to be. Okay, so hope you learned something and enjoyed the presentation. You can subscribe to my channel or email me at watermelonstudio@outlook.com if you need any help with your presentations. Thank you. Cheers.